three concepts that you can use during an earnings season to trade a repeatable setup. So the first concept is the reclaim of 3450 or the bounce of 3450. So the example is UPST. So UPST was one of our top earning plays. You see it highlighted in red in the community. In the pre-market guidance, I said we're watching for gap and crap, but if pushes over 83, we will long. If it holds 80, we will long. As soon as market open, I see UPST pushing over the 3450 level. So that's the 3450 push. So my guidance was pretty clear right at the open. When I saw the pullback, I said watch the pullback long versus 80. Breakout is over 86. You can add more into the breakout. The first target I gave was 88, then 90, and those were the two targets which we were looking on the UPST. So the first trade on UPST was pretty successful. We broke out of the 86. We added a little more. We pushed to our 90 target. The calls really went to 150% and really nice profitable trade for us. And then the UPST started to pull back, and that's fine. You get out the 512 break and you wait. And then comes the repeatable concept that I'm teaching you, 3450 Ripster EMA cloud bounce, and that's when you get long again. I told everyone that I will look for 3450 bounce later. And then when I gave the 3450 bounce, I said long, and that's again we are going to our 90 target. And that's what we exactly did. We longed from that 84 bounce, 85, and we went back to the 90 bucks. Two trade guys. So this concept of 3450 Ripster clouds, you can make a living on. Make sure you use on your gap setups. So the next concept is the pre-market high breakout and the pre-market levels for the earning setups. The successful trade in the community, this was a CVS. CVS was 512 curling here. CVS was a 512 watch, cautious if breaks 512. CVS reclaimed 512 and started to break out of the pre-market levels, pre-market highs. That's where it becomes long. The concept of pre-market highs is so important. If anything that's pushing over pre-market highs, staying over pre-market highs is usually a long all day. This concept was CVS long versus 60. Move the stops up. We continue to move the stops up. We were flagging, and CVS hit our 64 target. This concept of the 512 clouds with the pre-market highs will really help you to nail your trades. So make sure you use this concept as well. Next concept is MTF clouds. NXPI was gapping up on the earnings, but it was sitting right at the MTF clouds. And you see that every time it dipped on the MTF, this is a 50 MTF, this is a 1 hour MTF, it continued to bounce, and that was the long. So you see that I gave the MTF long versus 215 pre-market high breakout concept. That was my long trade that I gave everybody right in the morning. And you see that it pulled back, but it held 215. Then it 512 curled and bounced from MTF cloud. A long I gave, as I showed you, was 215, and when continuous, we ran into 219 and 20. Another profitable trade. Simple concept of MTF clouds used with Ripster clouds. And here's another example of 3450. So lift was a long in the community. It was gapping down, but it pushed over 3450, confirming us the long, 512 long. And you see the lift was also on our game plan. It was also on our watch list today. Guidance on the lift, earning play, 512 curl, MTF target. You see when we're trailing the 512 and 3450, MTF is always our target. And you see we long from there and we hit our target. Another profitable trade in the community. So you see these three concepts that I teach you of pre-market highs, 3450 clouds, MTF clouds. Use these three concepts, change your trading.
Come to trade with Ripster. Join the community at www.tenettradegroup.com.